Here's the deal. We got a plunge tomorrow night, and that's what it's gonna take to get me cooled off right now. So I'll tell you what, if you ever wanted to see me lose my cool in public, in front of reporters, ask the question. I'm just kidding. I'm hot. I'm hot under the collar right now.
What are you most bothered by right now?
I feel like they won the majority of the match. They won 3 matches. I feel like they won the majority of the matches. I'm kind of embarrassed too. I took the spotlight away from Alex Meyer. I mean, wow. But the thing is that attack he hit, he can do that earlier, and he can get the first one, and then he can do it and do it and do it and do it. And that's what we got to do, and that's what we got to believe. Just because we come on in the end and we have that reputation, and Alex Meyer's that type of wrestler, that doesn't mean that he can't also use the first 30 seconds, first 45 seconds, first minute, second minute, third minute, first period, and then into the 4th, 5th minute, 6th, 7th minute, and then at 419 seconds gets a fall. You know, you can do that by just grinding it out. You can be up 15-1 and get the fall with 1 second to go. And that's what we want to see. So I'm greedy. I'm a poor sport. I'm a poor sport.
What'd you see out of him in the final minute?
I saw the guy squeezing the heck out of us and not enough attempts. So it was kind of like going. I think we got a stall call, right?
Yeah.
But it was kind of like going, but we never really got to the guy. And it was really slow because the guy was like, it was almost like it was where he didn't even have an arm. He was just wrapped around our chin and our head and not letting us move. You know, and then the one shot he hit, wow. I mean, that was deep, head across, stacks him up. And ultimately, and this is what I said either on TV or on the radio just a little while ago, ultimately, you know, their guy holding on led to his, you know, demise. It led to his, you know, us being able to pin him there. You know, because he was really tight. He had him tight because they were hanging on, and even hanging on when they went. But I give Meyer a lot of credit. We got to put the spotlight on him. But I don't feel like we won that dual meet. I'll tell you that right now.
Why not?
I mean, do you feel like it?
Go for it.
I mean, how do you feel? If you're put yourself in our shoes, how things were going, giving up major decision at 65, you just giving up the same thing over and over again. Hey, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. We got 7 days off. That's the first time in a long time we've had 7 days off, and we need to do it right. We need to get ready for Northwestern, and we need to get ready for beyond.
What were you upset with in particular in the Clark match?
I'm not upset with Clark because I know we got a competitor there. Again, I mean, you know, you want to, you know, 5-1, you dig yourself into a hole against Ohio State, 4-2. This match in the first period, those are first period scores, and it should be 4-2 us. And it's very simple strategy what these coaches and opponents are doing to him because he comes out kind of working his way into the match, into that period, and so they're coming out and they're getting quick scores. And, you know, we have to get the first takedown. It's that simple. You've got to come out harder, and then things will go your way more at the end. And then you get guys laying on their belly like they did at heavyweight. Took him to the 3rd period to go to his belly, probably because it's the only time we had him down. But look at 84. Put a hard right on him. Guy went right to his belly. You put enough heat on somebody, eventually you'll get to him. But Clark's not using the full 7 minutes to put the heat on. The other thing is with Kelly and Clark, is there's too much underhooks and too much control. We're giving up too much control, so we're fighting. You know, guys got double underhooks, and we're burying our head. You know, we gotta control that more. Or a guy goes, we gotta do, you know, dynamic whips and carries and getting guys, you know, getting underneath guys with some, you know, explosive type stuff off maybe their control tie, and then that'll open it up for us. We got a 2-on-1 where we can get to that leg, but it was never really there because it was just too slow. And Clark's upstairs, and he's hurting right now. He's hurting right now. He's a competitor. He does not take losing well. And so we gotta get him tuned in right now.
Anything else?
What did you say to the referees? You seemed upset with the referees after that.
I mean, I could get fined if I say everything I'll say. You want me to say it, I'll say it. How much do they fine you for that? I'll tell you what, you talk about a guy wanting to not get intimidated, that's what I'll say. He didn't want to get intimidated, and he made a point. Good
Thank
for
you.
him.
Tom, what's